Hey, what's up, y'all? Reggie Johnson here, Reggie's Tech Tips. Today I'm going to show you how to enable Windows Ultimate Performance Mode in Windows 10. This performance tweak will work on higher-end machines and lower-end machines, and you will see a performance bump after you do this. This will work on Windows Home, Pro, and Enterprise. So first thing we have to do is check for the Windows feature update or the Windows version that we're on. So to do that, we need to go down here to the search bar and to click Win and type Win VER. You're going to see a command thing like this. Click on it for Run Command, and as you can see, we're on version 1803. Now, this tweak will only work on 1803 and 1809. So if you come here and you see that you have 1603, 1703, or 1709, it will not work. It needs to be at least 1803 or 1809. Now, if for some reason you don't have these two, it's real simple. First, you have to make sure that you're connected to the internet, and you will go down here to the search bar in the lower left-hand corner and type Windows Update. You see something here that says check for updates. You're going to click on that. You're going to be prompted and you're going to see this window here. When you see this window here, it's going to say, you're going to see something that says, usually it'll say that you're up to date or that you have updates, but you want to click on where it says check for updates, and then you should see that if you need a feature update or not, whether you need a feature update to 1803, which is the one you should be on, 1809, or if you're on a lower version like a 1609 or 1703 or 1511, it'll tell you here which one that you need. So don't worry about the different version numbers. Just know that you need to be at least on 1803 for this tweak to work. So I really don't want to confuse you, but that's what you need to be on for this tweak to work. So I'm going to close this, and since we have the current version, we're going to go to right here to the bottom to the start menu, but instead of left clicking on it, we're going to right click on the start menu button here at the bottom in the lower left hand corner and go to PowerShell Admin. You might get a prompt that says allow. You might get a prompt here to say allow your devices to make changes. Just click yes or okay. And for here to enable it, you're going to need this long command, this long powercfg command that I have here. I'll leave it in the description below so that you can copy and paste this. But this is what you would need here. Is this powercfg? So you would just copy and paste that into PowerShell. So copy. So you copy and paste it here, click enter. You should see something like this. It says powerscheme GUID. You should see something like, see this long number here, and ultimate performance at the end. So from here, you're pretty much done with this part. We're going to click out of here. We're going to minimize this. And now we're going to go here to the bottom and click and type in the search bar, power options. So you're going to see something that says power and sleep settings here. You should be greeted with a screen like this. There's another way of doing this. So you can either do what I just did, come to this screen here and type additional power settings, or click additional power settings. You should be greeted with a screen that looks something like this. And when you see this screen, you see I already have it enabled here, but when you're first enabling it here, it's going to be here at the bottom. It says Ultimate Performance, provides ultimate performance on higher end PCs. You would click that to enable it, and that's it. You're pretty much done with this part. And I would say after this, you would do a quick restart just to make sure that that power plan is enabled. So that's how you would enable Ultimate Performance Mode to give your machine a very good power bump. I mean, as far as performance. This is like just a small tweak. This works especially well on gaming machines, but you can do this on any machine. You can do this on any Windows 10 machine, and it'll give you a small performance bump. It's like some people say their computers running slow. I have users and clients that have always told me, "Hey, my machine is running slow," and this is one thing that I know I can do to give them a quick bump. The only caveat to this, the only bad part about this is when you have this enabled, you will consume more power. I'm not sure how much of that is an issue for a lot of people. It really isn't a big issue if you're running on a desktop, because that's plugged into shore power or power from the wall, so that's really not an issue. You will consume more electricity or more power doing that. If you have a laptop and you're doing this on a laptop, it's going to consume your battery a lot more faster, but you will get that performance bump that you're looking for, that you need. So just keep that in mind. So the next thing I want to do is show you how to do another small performance tweak before we head out of here. And this performance tweak involves your menu. So you're going to go here to the search bar in the bottom left hand corner. You're going to type in control panel. You're going to see that there. You're going to be greeted to, usually when you go to the control panel, for the first time you're going to be greeted with a screen that looks like this. The screen's going to look like this. I would go here to the upper right hand corner, hit large icons, and you're going to be looking for something that says system. So we see system that's here that I'm highlighting now. Click on system. You're going to be greeted to a screen that looks similar to this. It's going to tell you all your specs, what processor you're using, RAM, whatever your computer name is, it's going to tell you all of that. So what you're going to look for next on this screen is on the upper left hand corner, you're going to look for advanced system setting. You click advanced system settings, you're greeted to the system properties menu. You're going to go over to where it says advanced. It's already here. We're already here. Go over to where it says advanced. Under performance, you're going to click settings, and you want to click the option here that says adjust for best performance. You click there, click apply, and you've made the change, and you'll see a difference in as far as your menus opening up, your programs, different things. Like as far as multitasking, it's going to make it seem it's going to make it a lot more snappier. You're going to notice a difference when you enable this option here. One thing that I do is a personal preference of mine. You can do this, you can not do this, but here's a personal preference of mine. Usually when I get into this menu here, first thing I do is go to smooth edges of screen fonts. I enable this one. And of course you see how it changed from best performance to custom because you customize the default setting. And I usually hit smooth edges of screen fonts, hit apply, okay, and we're done here. The reason why I enable that because in the past when I've done this tweak for users and clients alike, that after I've done it, they've always called me back or they've always contacted me again saying, hey, all the text on whenever I'm browsing on the web or when I'm working on a document, Word or Excel sheet, all the text looks weird. I don't know what's going on. Why does my text look weird? And I discovered that it's because that particular option wasn't enabled. So that's one thing that I make sure I leave on just so it doesn't mess with if I'm doing it for a client, that it doesn't mess with how their text look. Now, if it's for you, I would say do what makes you feel comfortable. If you just want to leave that off so you can get more of a performance bump, that's fine. But if you're doing it for a user or client, I would suggest to enable that every single time just so things don't look weird. They're not contacting you about something that small and that trivial. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know I kind of went a little fast. If you feel like I need to go a little slower in my videos, let me know. I'll go as slow as I possibly need to, but I felt like that was like a good speed. I wasn't going too fast, but I was trying to move it along because that's how fast I would probably actually do it if I'm doing it for a client. I'd probably be doing it a lot faster if I'm just trying to get it done because I know where to go and I know what I need to do that performance bump. So I'm going to do more videos on bumping your performance in Windows 10, but that's it for this one, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.